Okay, today we're talking capital growth in real estate and two things that I look for when looking at the growth of a marketplace. Now, the first thing is obviously the number of growth. So for example, Cessnock, 146% over the last 10 years, which are huge numbers. The second thing I look at is the consistency of the growth. You can see here, there was obviously a post-COVID boom, which pretty much all of Australia did have that growth. But something I look at is what the marketplace actually did pre-COVID. And you can see Cessnock was on a constant rise pre-COVID. Now let's go to the other side of Australia in WA. You can see here, Geraldton, WA, 80%, which if you just look at the number, doesn't seem that bad. But when you actually look at the 10-year trend of Geraldton in WA, you can see pre-COVID was actually on the decline. So there's no consistency there. The number looks good because it's done well in the last 5 years, but over long term, over the last 10 years, there's no consistency. Another example, this is a marketplace just outside of Townsville in Queensland. If you just look at the number, 117%, which sounds really good. But if you look at the consistency of that growth, pre-COVID, the market was on a slight decline. Compare this to another market in Queensland. This is Stafford in Brisbane, 133%. So it's got the check on the numbers. Now, if you look at the trajectory of pre-COVID, it was on an upward trend. Obviously, that post-COVID boom, this drop-off is when interest rates started increasing, and then when people started getting comfortable, started going up again. And then you get some marketplaces like this one here in the Northern Territory where it has none of the above. So numbers, over the last 10 years, the market grew by 17%, which is absolutely horrible. And if you have a look at the consistency of this growth, there's no consistency at all. So there you have it. Those are the couple things I look at, the number of growth that market has had and how consistent that marketplace was as well.